My name is Sébastien Borget. I'm the CEO and co-founder of The Sandbox, which is a gaming virtual world on the Ethereum blockchain where users can create and monetize their 3D asset and game experience through the use of blockchain NFT technology. And I'm also the president of the Blockchain Game Alliance, which is a non-profit organization that now counts over 200 members from different corners of the industry, all pushing for the adoption of blockchain within the video game industry. It's great that Boson is getting into commerce in the metaverse. So quite naturally into virtual worlds, you're going to see all sorts of experiences happening from virtual events, virtual shows, virtual concerts, games, art and museum, galleries, exposition, transaction with commerce, pop-up stores, and so on. So I do think it's going to be a very interesting place to be, to interact with your NFT and other users, where you can socialize and connect with the communities and brands you're a fan of. There's several things that brings interest for brands and IPs to participate into a metaverse. They should consider NFTs and metaverse really as a new platform for them to actually engage more deeply with their core audience, their community, offering them not only a short value, but essentially a long-term value that match with the expectation of the audience. Concretely speaking, owning land into a metaverse, opening an experience into that land, whether it's the shop and its commerce experience, whether it's a virtual show, a virtual concert, or a game like in Sandbox, is going to be one of those ways where they can engage with the audience. Offering NFTs that goes beyond collecting, but potentially game items, avatars, and so on, will allow their audience to even be able to create their own stories, games, adventures using those NFTs and interacting with other users into those metaverse. So I do think the possibilities that are being offered by a truly decentralized metaverse where users own their data, own their identity, own their assets are really powerful. And we're just scratching the surface of those possibilities. You can create NFTs that will enable them access to specific experience, and over time will keep bringing more and more value to the users through various perks, access to experience like tickets, extra content that's being distributed, maybe the possibility to connect directly with the IP, the brand, the artists, interact with them, chat with them, and more. We do have more than 65 IPs and brands already on board. Some of them are not yet announced, but the one we have announced include Atari, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Shaun the Sheep, Care Bears, The Smurf, as well as Deadmau5 and Richie Hawtin, who are the latest to be joining the Sandbox Metaverse and going to build their own land, which will be a combination of music experience game plus places where themselves or invited artists could live perform for their community and engage them through the NFT they create and to their lands. So it's going to be really, really exciting. There will be more artists to be announced in Sandbox, more IPs as well, that will make it, we think, the main place for users where they can connect with their favorite brand and interact with them. Quite naturally, as soon as you have economic system in place, NFTs can be store of value, can hold value now, then you can build services as well on top of those NFTs of value. Those services could be related to creation of the content on the metaverse, whether they are architects who are building the land, artists who are designing the game assets for those lands, or decoration, building houses, even like fashion designers creating NFT wearables for the avatars of the users who can then wear them to set their unique identity into the virtual world. All those new jobs that are part of the overall economy of metaverse are coming naturally. And from there, now that you have like those digital goods that hold value that can be exchanged, you will want to have places which you can discover those content, see them, experiment with them even before you buy. You can think, of course, there are existing marketplace such as OpenSea, Rarible, or the Sandbox 2D marketplace, but those are 2D experience like website what you want to see and how you want to engage with content is to see it in 3D, playing with it, potentially seeing it in action before you make a purchase decision. We've seen in Sandbox concept of virtual sneaker stores where you can see and try the virtual sneakers before you buy them. I do think those kind of experience will be just the norm in the future into virtual worlds. For anyone who's coming into the metaverse, discovering the concept for the first time, I'd like to encourage them to just begin with getting your first NFT, something you like, something that looks beautiful, something that maybe is just cheap, but you can use it, you can play with it into a metaverse, and you understand that it's truly yours, that you could potentially resell it already. Those are the things that will make you really start to grasp those concepts of ownership, of economy behind, and how the metaverse, the decentralized metaverse, is offering a really unique value proposition versus existing MMORPG or virtual worlds that you might have been playing, such as Second Life or World of Warcraft. We're living a great time, and I can't wait to see the next 5 to 10 years, how this whole NFT-based metaverse will continue to develop through the ownership of the asset, through the creator economy, and all the artists and contributors who are populating the experience, the content that we are going to experience with into this metaverse. We're just at the very beginning of something that could be setting the future for the next 100 years on how we are engaged into virtual world, socialize, and even make a living into it. So it's going to make a big impact on our life, and it's better to start soon than later into this kind of world.